Okay, a little bit of time on my hands, so we will be giving Enotria a try. This will not be a quick one. This will probably be a multiple parter because it's a little Souls-like. Okay. Yeah, only thing I know about this game is that it's a Souls-like, and I think it's like Italian-based. Oh. Nope, still no B-Sync. Lord only knows why. Just gotta be an asshole about it. Boy, it's hot! I've got quite a few to get through. I think I downloaded 18 total. Probably only gonna showcase 17 because that Wizards 2 game was whatever it is called, Elements of Wizards 2, whatever. It's shittier Hades. I tried it out a little bit last night, and it's shittier Hades, and Lord knows we already got good Hades. So.
The tree of change bears fruits. Awaken, maskless one. The stage is set.
It is hot. Oh, okay. One of the many Souls-likes up. Oh, shit. Alright, give me a sec. No, I think many Souls-like. I think I have a lot more, roguelikes. Okay. Thank you. Anti-alias. Maybe? A little better. Oh, wow. This is why we need VSync, and I cannot turn it on. I gotta go full screen. Yes. Much better, thank you. All right. The usual. I don't know why I forgot. Well, I'm acting like these games don't have stamina. reading instructions. I'm pressing it. What the hell'd you come from? Wow, this man has a little bit of lag on that. Unraveling. The master one can weaken the Tomahawk+C's grip on all manner of things. Unraveling either when build everything goes also finish strike. Yeah. Okay, you didn't have to call it that. Just call it stagger. Awakened state. When the master one finishes off an unraveled enemy, they briefly enter the awakened state. While awakened, the master one gains a variety of positive effects that depend on the mask they're currently wearing. What? Okay. Not wearing a mask. Maybe give a pimp a mask. Understand there'll be no other woman but you. What the hell was that? What did you just eat? What did you take it out of your mouth? Armonia Amber. Restore health. I'm good. Alright, fine. Alright, fine. Understand there'll be no other woman but you. Well, I'm about to change my foot up your ass. What are you doing? Oh, I had that. Oh, nope. Nope, hold that. And that. Slap this man. Whoa, no stamina. No stamina. The hell is that? Try me again. Oh. Oh. Stay down, pimp. Stand down. Ooh. Don't mind if I do. The hell do I have equipped? Reload as slow in which all kinds of equipment can be set while in a restaurant. While exploring, all new weapons, gems, and consumables can be changed. Okay. Change the active loadout. Okay. Oh. While pressing a swap input allows you to quickly set the loadout. Watches. Hold up now. I am sexy on demand. Whoa, I wasn't ready. Seems worse in all regards. Better be quick as hell. Typically we pull those. Understand there'll be no. I saw a crimson chin. Dat sap. What that is? Drunken sword. Mask lines. Mask lines are powerful R-door abilities. In order to use them, a maskless one needs to land attacks on enemies to gather charge them up. That was a mistake. You ain't gonna stop that, Pam. Okay, I guess they want me to use. Oh, Lord! Oh! The hell was that? The primal elements. In the world of Enotria, there are 4 primal elements. Viz inflicts dizzy, which increases damage dealt, as well as stamina regeneration at the cost of lower defenses. Fontuo inflicts wicked, increasing one's own elements of power. However, suffering damage causes attacks to heal themselves. Milano inflicts sickness, causing one to suffer damage over time to spread its effects to nearby entities. Gracia inflicts radiant, causing one to recover health over time. However, being damaged while inflicted triggers a powerful explosion. Yeah, I'm not going to remember any of those. Understand there'll be no other woman but you, baby. I got it on the yeah, I got it on the list. Oh shit, where the hell did I get this? Like I figured it's gonna be a bit of a longer one, so I got that primed for like the afternoon or it's like Saturday or something. Y'all throwing too much at me at once now, doggone. Got like 18 of these suckers to get through, like, already, so. Understand there'll be no other woman but you, baby. What do these mean? Health, attack, power, and defense. Stamina, attack, power, and status power. Elemental power, line charge, and status negation. Increases stamina, luck, whatever the hell that means, and carry capacity. Erudition increases auto power. Oh god damn it. Fortitude and cunning. Path of Innovators. Inspiration gained by finding new entries of the compendium can be spent in the Path of Innovators to unlock powerful perks that can be slotted in any mask. Okay. Yeah, I'd say focus on the mask. Yeah. Mask line charge up slower but deal more damage. Less damage. Casting any mask line leaves you by a portion of your max health. That would be nice. One casting mask line equipped in slot 3. Why slot 3? Oh, okay, gotcha. That's weird. Suffering melee damage causes the attacker to sustain physical damage in return. Sure, why not? Why the hell not? Killing enemies slightly charge up all your mask lines. Killing an enemy increases your luck for a while. Who cares about luck? It's the KKK. Killing a finished attack to minor enemies instantly kills them. As opposed to just a finishing attack. That's what it does. That's not charge up more brew efficiently for refrigeration. Sure. Oh crap. Fine. I don't remember what this is. But we gonna figure this out. I got a week. And I'm learning from last time, because last time I think I had like 6 lined up. It's like, oh, this is gonna last me forever. And then I got through all those in like a day. So, and a lot of these are like smaller type games. If they tend to be like the same fare, like quick fire games and everything that you can just knock out, then I'll get through that in no time. But there are a couple I definitely want to leave for like my longer times, like this one. Hold up, it's mod as well. Mod as well. Understand there'll be no other woman but you, baby. Yeah, this, the altars, that was that. What else? Sorry, it's just queued up. They don't show me what your minimizer. Fuck it. I'll do it later. I'm drunk right now. Not really, but on the sat raw side allows the user to recover. So yeah, that's what is that what it said? Oh, okay. The sap and the other stuff is different. Oh yeah, 3 hours ain't no time. For one game, you know, I can knock that out. Right, Ray can use some help. Let your love be true. Please, sir. Sir. Ah, see now I don't even want to drink it no more. Whoa, big man! Turn the hell around. That took forever. You can get it too. So let your love be true. Yeah, that joint is I still don't know what they mean by activates my mask. I don't know what that means. I finished off a bunch of these dudes. Who said that? Oh. But yeah, that joint tastes like straight melted ice cream. I don't think I'll be buying it again because I don't need nothing that sweet. Oh, what the? I didn't get staggered from way back there. Damn, boy, got an arm that weak. Just the freaking force. What? I don't wanna. Just look at that. Understand there'll be no. Although, cup of milk does sound good right about now. Give me a sec. Give me a sec. Jesus Christ. I'm not ready for it. Every single time I take a sip, I'm not ready. It tastes like melted ice cream. Goodness. I usually get the original. The original sound that tastes fine. Either that or like just regular lactate. So, alright, I'll try my hand at almond milk. I had the vanilla on sale. Like, okay, cool, can't be that bad. It's like, listen there, pimp. You gonna catch me off scars? Boy, I'm a Souls veteran. What you mean? Fuck you mean? Yeah, that's the only way in which I'd stop playing Dark Souls, yeah. If there's another Dark Souls lined up. You know me, boy, I'm on that Souls rotation. Hi! Wow, that took forever for all the no damage. Whoa! Okay, alright. I thought I had that one. Nope, still no. Wow. Parry windows are a lot more forgiving than Souls, though. Sad. Fan, please. Fan, please. You know we all about that Souls life. Besides, I gotta stay primed for the DLC, cause you know doggone well, soon as the 21st comes around, that's all I'll be playing for the rest of the year. Till at least November. Understand there'll be no up. God damn. No other woman but you made it. I'm just showering me with shit. Was there a requirement for this? Why can't I use it? Gotta go shopping. Stay right there. Crap. I know I had him that time. Whoa! Oh, wow, this does nothing. This just does no damage. Goodness. What the hell did I just pick up? Was that a child's toy? What? Y'all quicker than y'all look. And I can't stop an animation once I start. Okay. You sap. Ooh, that's only taking you forever. Gear up to swing this thing next week. Understand there'll be no other woman but you. Quinta. Shores of the La Quinta. Costa Concordia. Yeah, no, I can't drink that no more. That can't happen no more, Pim. I want that. Okay, load out. Aspect of the bruiser. Change that. I thought, what the hell? Okay, maybe not. Or tartar sauce. Oh, gotcha. Okay, here they are. Upon dealing damage, your stamina regeneration is briefly increased. Your status and power and damage dealt by the finishing action increase. And your health is above a certain threshold. Your physical defense is increased. Okay. Uh, I should probably start in the mass lines. Something melee damage causes the attack of the same physical damage. Yes. Gracia. That's like, Gracia. I forget what that is, but fine. Let's do it. And Viz. Clear form. Yep. Yeah, no, I will be playing nothing for the rest of the year. I ain't looking too hot. Give me a second, please. Oh, that did not help one iota. Ooh. Oh, LT. Weapon infusion. Weapons can be temporarily imbued with any of the primal elements, causing them to potentially deal more damage as well as inflicting their related status effect. It is said that certain weapons are naturally imbued. Heck yeah. But hey, man, did you know that they're adding new weapon types to the DLC, and one of them is martial arts. So that's something to be excited about. You know, I'd say I'm pretty excited. That'll hold me over until Wukong comes out. Why did you switch? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Who threw that? Who threw that? Yeah, this might have to go. It is so slow. It is so slow. I am pressing with all my might. Gonna have to change the both of yous. So let this love be true. Understand there'll be no other woman but you, baby. You. Yo! What did you just do? I am pressing all manner of buttons. Is that my greatsword? Is that my thank you? I switched my weapon like 12 times by now, and I don't know how I keep doing that. That's right. Throwing shit at me. Earth causes change in the environment as long as we remain within its boundaries. And oh!
Isn't going to wonderful?
Huh. Well. Sometimes it Scooby-Doo be like that, though. I mean, you know, Seafood's cool too, but you can branch out. You know, I realize how ironic that sounds coming from me. But hey, it'll be the first time we've seen martial arts in a FromSoft game. You will not hear me say a bad word about seafood. Oh, shit! Harmonia expansion. So you can fight? What do you mean? What you mean? Now you're gonna have to take that back, man. You're gonna have to take that back. I mean, all they've done is innovate on their formula the past few years. I'll admit that, but they codified it. So, you know, them making it better is like saying, oh, Rockstar don't do nothing new when they come out with GTA 6. Like, yeah, sure. But it's making better what they've made after all this, like what they codified after all this time. This
Welcome
is
to
not looking too
Quinta,
hot.
the city of actors, or what's left of it.
Okay, go. Care about range attacks. Mass line charges slow, but deal more damage. Put both of those on, actually. Really? Remove it. Oh, they're only doing the rest of them. I don't know why that wasn't live. Understand and be no other woman but you, baby. So we need that bring on attack, yes. As well as mass lines and weapons can be strengthened through smithing. This action requires more infrastructure throughout the world. I'm not sure as hell don't have any of this. What is an Infestite fragment? Watch this be it. Oh. Part of a miserable memory. I certainly am memorable, alright. Oh, what a surprise. What a surprise.
Ah, I can almost hear the churning of gears inside that expression. Hush, hush, my promising prodigy. Head for the castle.
I'm gonna talk about folks doing nothing new. Shit. All this shit, every single one of these Souls-like games have been cribbing off of the same exact FromSoft DNA, atmosphere, and everything.
Marinate the body overnight for deeper flavor.
Sips of the past. I'll take a sip of something, alright. This frame rate is murdering me. Jesus. HF. No. How is that worse? How is that worse? Guys, come on, guys. How the hell did that turn out worse? Sound design, animation, graphic enhancements, etc. Man, listen, you starting to sound like, listen, I'm very fluid in hate, in the language of hate. You starting to sound like a real hater, my friend. A real hater. I'm not even going to accept that from you. You will not get compliance out of me, sir. Sir who has played Sekiro, sir who has played Bloodborne to death. You ain't even played. Okay. Listen here, because you and me we about to have this debate. When's the last time you played a main series Souls game anyway? Oh shit! Oh! Bloodborne didn't feel nothing like DS1 nor DS2, and yet you played that to death. Sekiro didn't feel nothing like DS3, and yet you played that to death. And all of a sudden you hear a little bit of news that I go, oh my god, the dodge animation from DS3 is the same one as in Elden Ring, and all of a sudden it's like, oh, they don't ever do nothing different. Man, please, they have been building upon that formula for all these doggone years, and they copied a couple assets, and all you mugs want to do talking about, oh, they don't ever innovate, they don't ever do nothing new. Not trying to hear you. Just as goofy as the mugs that was talking about, oh, this car from GTA 4 was the same asset that they used in GTA 5. It's like, yeah, no kidding. You know, they might not innovate all at once, but they do build upon a very solid foundation. And every single time they build upon it, it makes it even more solid foundation, besides Dark Souls 2, which was, you know, that was a fluke. Ridiculous. Okay, I don't even remember how the hell to do that. Alright. Cool. Quick through that. Pimp. I mean, dude's sitting there acting like the last game that they had put out before that was Sekiro, which played nothing like any of the Souls games. It was the last main series Souls game was Dark Souls 3, and dude was sitting here acting like Dark Souls 3 and Elden Ring were like one-to-one comparisons. And it's like, no, they're not. But even beyond that, it's like, if you're talking about gameplay, feel, and art design, then they've all cribbed from the same, like I said, the same foundation, because they're all the same, like, the same feel. Like Dark Souls 1 begets Dark Souls 3 begets Elden Ring. And even then, you can't really say that, because Elden Ring is considerably faster paced than either of those other games were. I will not accept that. Even beyond that, however... Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I don't know what you mean by doesn't count. It doesn't... If you're saying it doesn't count as a main series Souls game, then yeah, sure, I'll admit, it's still a Souls-like. Plenty of things are Souls-like without being Souls games. This is a Souls-like. Hell, Bloodborne was a Souls-like. Okay, who puts it down that time? I'm not up there. Whoa, okay, okay. One at a time, please. A single file line for this ass whooping. Hurt, didn't it? Hurts, don't it? I am sorry you think that. That is incorrect. It absolutely most certainly does. What do you think? What do you think qualifies a Souls? I'm sorry, because this is a question I should have asked the other day and was thinking too. What do you think qualifies a Souls game? Like, y'all sitting here going, oh, Miyazaki himself said that it doesn't crib off of the Souls, like the formula of the Dark Souls 3, like, or the main series games, but we knew that. Like, we knew it doesn't play the same. But what do you think qualifies a Dark Souls game? And if you sit there and go, oh, sitting there and wailing on enemies for hours and hours on end, we're going to have a disagreement, sir. It plays it like it has the exact same formula as any other Souls game does. It is ball-bustingly hard. You're expected to go at it time and time and time again. And the core formula of getting good has been like the Souls formula since the beginning. Like, I literally said this last time. It's like that. Like, where do you think the slogan "Get Good" comes from? I know, it has Souls all up and around its DNA. The only thing that changed is how fast-paced the gameplay is and the core fundamentals of, like, the combat. But not even how you engage with the combat. That's still the same. So, yes, Souls, through and through. I think, like, this is all a matter of semantics at this point. Because he did not sit there and say this is not a Souls game. He said it's not coming from the same DNA as Dark Souls. Like, we knew that, but it's still a Souls-like. Him saying I changed the elements of the gameplay and changed the elements of the atmosphere doesn't make it not a Souls game. Hell, he didn't make Lies of P. That's still a Souls-like. Not trying to hear it. But even beyond that, I asked the question once again. What like, and because I touched on this last time we talked about it, it's like, what makes it different in your eyes? Like, what makes a difference from a Souls like to you? Like, the reason you enjoy Sekiro but don't enjoy Souls game, like, what is the difference in that? If you say rhythm and flow, touched on that already. What the? I pressed the wrong button. Why did that take so long? Difficulty makes it a Souls game? Is that what you're saying? Because I am not saying that that's the case, but if that is what you're saying, all of the other Souls games have been, like, difficult. Like, that's been the entire point of the series. No one ever said, hey, these games are easy to get into. Like, as a matter of fact, they've been so touchy for people because they have been as hard as they have been to get into. Okay, gameplay. Once again, what is the difference in your eyes? And honestly, I'm honestly asking that question. What's the difference in your eyes? Like, even between the Souls games that you have played, like, even if you don't want to include Elden Ring, like, you cannot deny that Bloodborne was a Souls-like. It most certainly, absolutely freaking was. Like, what's the difference in between that, how you engage with that, versus how you engage with Sekiro? Like, that's the thing here. All the things that make a Souls-like different in your eyes, you've already engaged with games that way. I said difficulty makes it a Souls. I mean, I would agree that kind of is the basis of it. I would agree that that's the basis of it, but that's not just it. Like, it doesn't have to be like it can't just be hard and be considered a Souls-like. But I do think that that's what a lot of people like expect from something that would be considered that. And if they were judging by the games that FromSoft has made, they're going to be right on all accounts. Like every single one of their games, from Demon Souls to Elden Ring, has been ball-bustingly hard. So if you wanted to, if that was your criteria for a Souls game, it would certainly be up there, but it's not the only one, and I'm not claiming that's the only one. I've said multiple times now, the way that you engage with the game, the way that you engage with the combat, the way that you engage with the fact that the game is geared towards like close counters, one-on-one boss, like enemy encounters, just like with individual enemies, like that in and of itself, you can see that DNA in every single one of the games that consider themselves like Souls-like, not just games from FromSoft themselves. The exploration aspect, the Metroidvania aspect of it, it's like that is all cribbing from Dark Souls, like from Souls DNA. Like hell, the one game that didn't even have that would be like that was considered a Souls-like was Demon Souls, the first game that they came out with. After that, every single Souls-like had that aspect of like how you get through the world, how you traverse through it, like level design and like different shortcuts and like backtracking, like all that good stuff, like how you engage with the game. It was the same thing in Sekiro, it was the same thing in Bloodborne. Sekiro prioritizes like one-on-one combat. It will put you in situations wherein you are like not in that, just like any other Souls game does, but you're not engaging with it in the way that you would engage with like combat in other games where you have stuff like crowd control. But once again, like I ask again, it's like, what makes Sekiro different in your eyes? It's like you say gameplay, but the only way that the gameplay is different is in how fast-paced the combat is and what you're expected to do in order to succeed in combat. Like if you put like the boss fights for something from Dark Souls up against the boss fights from something in Sekiro, like yeah, the way that like you actually engage in those and like the cadence of them is different, but you're still expected to die a bunch until you get that whatever specific cadence is down. And then you are like as that time goes on, you're expected to get good at it. They're always one-on-one fights. They're always like very like close encounter fights. Like that's the thing that I'm getting at. It's like faster gameplay does not make it not a Souls-like. Doubly so in Sekiro's case. Like I would sit here and argue that you could make that case for something like Armored Core for many reasons other than its boss fights. Like that's kind of like the thing when looking at a game like that. Is like I couldn't call it a Souls-like, but I would absolutely call its boss battle Souls-like. Like that is very much within the DNA. And it's the same thing with every single one of these, like every single one of these games that consider themselves Souls-like. When you get yourself into an arena, one-on-one, with whatever creature you're fighting, whether they be like human adjacent or not. It's like whether you're fighting the gorilla in Sekiro, whether you're fighting freaking what's his face with the doggone lightning abilities. It's like you're still cribbing from the very same battle DNA that Souls has been this entire time. It's still difficult. It still has its like nuances about exploration and traversal. It's like, what makes it different? It's like, oh, there's a focus on parrying. It's like, okay, yeah, they focus on that in that game. They focused on parrying in Bloodborne because you couldn't block in that game. It's like like dodging was a thing, but dodging is also a thing in Sekiro, and yet parrying was still the focus. It's like people sit here and it's like, oh, it's different because like the rhythm of the gameplay is different. That doesn't make it not a Souls-like. It just makes it a faster paced Souls-like. Like, I'm not saying that it is Dark Souls 4. I'm saying it is a Souls-like. It is no different from being a Souls-like than Lies of P is, than this nonsense is, than any other Souls-like that's come out. I am just... I need to get a move on.
Finesse!
Until they resonate. Crimson poetry.
Dude. Okay, I am absolutely pressing this shit. Jesus Christ. Okay, so, I mean, I see what you're saying. I'm saying, like, what's the point that you're making? What is the point that you're making? It's like, when you brought up that Sekiro doesn't count, like, what was the point being made with that? It's like I think there is very good argument for it being a Souls-like game. So if I were to bring it up as another example of this formula being done, why wouldn't it count? Like, yeah, sure, Another Scrap's Treasure was very much a Souls-like. Hell, the creators themselves, like, said that. It's like, why would that make it any different from Sekiro? Alright, I'm done with you, I'm done with you, noggers. You know I'm about to kill you, right? You know I'm about to kill you, right? Keep pressing the wrong thing. That's my issue.
This will be your eternal torture.
Ooh, I definitely pressed it on that one. Oh, that was actually a pretty good hitbox. Wrong button, but fine, they got the job done. Is he a lesser enemy?
Devours me, master. I beg you.
Oh, don't you worry. I'm eat it all up. Understand? Open the damn door. I'm gonna have to change that. I don't know what you're talking about. I have never heard a Dark Souls aficionado look at Sekiro and go, that doesn't count as a Souls game. Like, if they're speaking, like, exclusively Dark Souls, like Dark Souls 1, 2, and 3, then, like, sure, but, like, those would be the same folks that are saying that for Bloodborne. But they're still Souls-likes. Like I said, still cribbing from the same DNA. So all they're saying is Sekiro isn't Dark Souls 4. They would have been saying the same thing with Bloodborne. Like, oh, Bloodborne isn't Dark Souls 3. It's like, it's not part of the main series Souls games. And if that's the point that you're coming from, then I've said that multiple times. But that's true. Like, they're not part of the, like, like, Dark Souls main series. Elden Ring is a part of the Dark Souls main series. It's not called Dark Souls. The only one that you claim that would be part of that isn't called Dark Souls is Demon Souls. I don't understand that. And I've never heard that from somebody in that context at all. Like, I've never heard anybody go, oh shit. Oh, fuck! The hell are you? I did that. Fuck off. Okay, so... Sure. Okay, and I'm telling you, personally, that is not true. I'm telling you that's not true. Like, Elden Ring has cribbed a lot from Dark Souls 3, yes, as far as assets, as far as sound design and everything like that. It has not cribbed, like Dark Souls 3 being the most recent game and a lot of assets being the same, and Elden Ring makes that the case between those two games. It was not the same with Dark Souls 2. Like, Dark Souls 3 absolutely was, and it, like set off from Dark Souls 2. It was absolutely set off from Dark Souls 1. And both the way that you, like, engage with the game and the way that the game controlled and the sound design and the art design and all of that. Like, all of that was, like built up over time. It was all developed over time. Elden Ring, like, plays a little bit like Dark Souls 3. It does not play like Dark Souls 2. It does not play like Dark Souls 1. It does not play like Demon Souls. And, like, the minutia of the gameplay, like, it's a jumping, like, each of one of them is a jumping off point. But even then, more to the point, like, that's not a negative. Like, that's a game. Like, every single other game in a game series builds off of the games from the series before. Like, I use it as an example before, but that would be like saying I'm not playing GTA 5 because it's too much like GTA 4. It makes no sense. And it would make even less sense to be like, because GTA 5 plays like GTA 4, therefore it plays like GTA San Andreas, therefore it plays like GTA Vice City, therefore it plays like GTA 3. We know for a fact that that's not the case, but they've each been used as like a blueprint, like a basis for the game that comes after them. But, like, game designers don't just throw those assets away. But hey, I'm not even saying that that's not a criticism that the Soul series has received before. Many games have, but they most certainly have. Like, people look at that and go, yeah, like, I can definitely see the cracks in it, like the inspiration, the cracks in the inspiration where you have, like, Dark Souls 3, like Elden Ring building off of that. It's like Dark Souls 3 building off of Dark Souls 1. Like, people have, like, pointed these things out. Like, hell, even Yahtzee, like, he specifically pointed out, it's like, yeah, they put these games out, like, pretty frequently. And he sat there and he's like, you know, I'm not judging that, but I can, like, that's something that I can notice. That doesn't make them different from any other game. Like, I don't know. I'm going to be completely honest with you. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Even if that was, like, if that is a criticism that you have, I can, like, not a criticism. If that is a notion, like a point that you have, I can see that. I don't see it as a criticism. I absolutely do not. For the reasons that I've, like, stated before, but also for the fact that, like, any game that you play that has had, like, a previous iteration, like, it's going to be building off of that in some way. It's like you want to go and play, like, you're waiting for, like, Assassin's Creed Shadows to come out. If you played Valhalla, if you played Origins, if you played Odyssey, if you played any of the Assassin's Creed games before that, like, they all play the same way. Like, the way, like, it's exactly what I said. Like, the way that you engage with, like, the combat is different. But the world exploration, like, what you're expected to get out of the game, the movement, the parkour, the basics of the combat, like, they made a real big change between, like, Syndicate and Origins, but it's been the same from Origins to Odyssey to Valhalla, and it's going to be the same in Shadows. So if you went and played Assassin's Creed Shadows, you wouldn't be able to look at this and go, "Oh my God, it's just a breath of fresh air. It's so innovative." You wouldn't be able to say that because it's cribbing off the games that came before it. But that's not a criticism. I would argue that not enough innovation is a criticism, but these like the games have innovated off of each other. Like you're not going to be able to confuse Dark Souls like the experience of Dark Souls 1 with Dark Souls 3. You certainly can't because you played neither, but you certainly couldn't confuse those with Elden Ring. So it's like I'm looking at this and I'm like, you as far as people who have tangentially played FromSoft games, you're one of the ones who's been like the most uh diverse is the word I was thinking about a whole different word. The most diverse. You've played Bloodborne. You've played Sekiro. You played Elden Ring. It's like you played each and every one of those games to some significant extent, and none of them have played the same. But you haven't played Dark Souls 3. You haven't played Dark Souls 1 to any significant extent. So it's like, what is that? Like, how is that a criticism for you? For the games that you have played, Elden Ring plays like none of them. It's just like, okay, so yeah, it plays different from Sekiro. And it's the exact same thing I said last time. It's like if you like the gameplay that like the fast-paced gameplay of Sekiro and Bloodborne, I would expect that as sort of like the reasoning is like, okay, yeah, I get that. They are much more faster paced than other main series Souls games. And I would still say that Elden Ring like kind of reaches that point. But using it plays like other Souls games in the main Souls series as a criticism, I do not understand. It's like I don't get that because like I said, any other game that has ever been in it's like you like if you're gonna sit here and play God of War Ragnarok, are you gonna sit there and say, oh, that doesn't have enough innovation from God of War the original? It plays exactly the same. It's like is that going to be a criticism that keeps you from playing the game? No. Hell, Spider-Man 2. Like, people played the hell out of Spider-Man 2. People played the hell out of Miles Morales. Are people going to be sitting there like, oh, damn, it's not that much different from... Like, I will, because I do that. I am a professional hater. Like, I sat here and freaking slandered Tears of the Kingdom because it played exactly the same as Breath of the Wild. And even that has, like, a smaller margin for change than each of the Souls games have had. Like, I don't understand that as a criticism. And even then, like the assets that are brought up, is like people bring up, they bring up weapons. They can't bring up world design because world design is like worlds different. That's why people love like the Soul series, but especially why they love Elden Ring. They can't bring up world design. The assets they can bring up are weaponry, maybe armor if some of the armor pieces get like reused, but that certainly wasn't the case for Elden Ring. And then like sound design, gameplay design. From a Soul, like the hell, they can't even say that from like a Souls 3 standpoint because that's the game that would have been closer to. No, absolutely not. You know from me from a first-hand perspective that it plays absolutely nothing like Dark Souls 3. Like I had to relearn like a whole new like I had to build up a whole new muscle memory for how to play this game. Like that was the main talking point about how you engage with this game differently than you engage with Dark Souls 3. Dark Souls 3 was a lot more slower paced, a lot more defensive, a lot more reactive. You play something like this, what was the first thing the main thing people were saying when you had to be the first boss market? Like, oh, you got to rewire your brain. You got to engage with this more actively. You got to engage with this more aggressively. It plays that's the main thing they were saying. Like, this is not Dark Souls 3. It plays a little bit different, but the hell, a lot of bit different. And that's the case. It's like they've built up on like assets, but if your concern is that assets are like there is some asset reuse, I don't understand how that makes it any less of a game than Sekiro was. It's like you didn't like Sekiro because it was just an entire worldly departure from Dark Souls 3. You liked it more for its gameplay. But like I would argue that that's your preference as far as how fast-paced the gameplay is supposed to be. But using Elden Ring plays too much like the Souls games that have come before it, one, I don't think is an entirely like fair criticism to have. But also, two, I don't think it really counts as a criticism. I don't know. Shit. Aye. And listen, that's not even me sitting here saying, though, I would absolutely say it because I am fine being divisive in that manner. But that's not even me sitting here saying, don't you say a bad thing about Elden Ring. It's like I said, if your reasoning for it was that Elden Ring's gameplay was a little bit too slow paced for your preference, I would understand that. If what you were using as a basis was just something like Bloodborne or just something like Sekiro. And then you bring us something like Lies of P, which you played the hell out of. And it's like, that plays slower than any Souls game that has come before it. So it's just like, if that were something that you were using as a criticism for the game, I would say that Elden Ring has you a hell of a lot more better served than Lies of P did. Why am I back here? Alright, you can tell this shit isn't holding my attention. Cool. Get the hell out of here. So yeah, all that to say, I definitely think, like I said, if you wanted to say that there's like too little innovation for your liking, then yeah, sure, I guess you can say that for this game. The same way that you can say for any game, but you wouldn't be marking those down for being too little innovative. And Elden Ring builds a hell of a lot more from Dark Souls 3 than like all the ones I mentioned before. Hell, a hell of a lot more than Horizon does. A hell of a lot more than Spider-Man. A hell of a lot more than Tears of the Kingdom. Builds up a hell of a lot more than those games. And it's like, if the worst thing you can say about it is that it reuses like some of its dodging animations and some of its sound design, like I said, I think you're much more better served with this game than with a lot of others. Where the hell am I supposed to go? Like a window I gotta jump out of? Shit. What the hell? I need a drink. Why did that change? Who's this man? Hold up.
Oregano and mustard.
What's that man doing an orange Julius?
Seasoning for flesh.
Yeah, is he hitting that Fortnite dance? Whoa, forgot about that one. That is not what I meant to do. Fuck. What's the point of me going in that building?
Was I ever alive?
Not really. Fuck. This will make or break me. No! I keep pressing the wrong thing! Goodness. Yeah, that's what I need to use it on. I got plenty now. Oh. What'd that do? Why is the physical damage so pissed? That is a great sword, correct? I'll pass. I don't care about carry capacity. I'm good, thanks.
Footwork and upright posture are crucial. Such a wonderful feast. A splendid eve indeed. An honored guest.
Oh, this is not responsive at all. Why did that take you so long? For that to do absolutely nothing. What the fuck? I tell you what. I'm about to eat lunch in a little bit. When you ready, call me on Discord if you got the time. Cause I ain't doing nothing else. What the dodge? Goodness gracious, man. I'm not disagreeing with you on the like I said. When you're done, call me on Discord. I'll have it open. Let me know if that's all right with you. Like I said, I'm about to eat and I'm done with this nonsense.
Good footwork and an upright posture.
Whoa, the parry on this is ass. Well, that has to be your only defense. Like, that's kind of ass. Yes. Let me see this. Wow. I pressed that a year ago. I'm just trying to get through, pimps. I'm just trying to get through, pimp.
Locally available produce.
Good for you. What the hell is that? Can't open up. Shut up. Take it. Back the fuck up. That's the wrong thing again.
A feast of carnage.
Wrong thing again. I will. Are you talking about the differences in Flintlock? Because those are not the differences in Sekiro. The only difference in literally the only difference in how you reverse Sekiro is they give you a grappling hook, and even then, that doesn't come out that often. Definitely a lot of level design. I don't even know where that came from. Jet. Come on, me gentlemen. No, sir! No, sir! Like I said, I really am about to get off. I'm about to get off. I'm easy. But you let me know when you're ready to have this discussion. We will hop on Discord so we don't have this long lag in between. But, no, sir. I 110% disagree with you. Sure. Oh, I bet. Don't you worry. I have the cord open. I'm